Morning, gents. It's Friday Bacon here, and I've got a quick commentary, in fact, on moral decisions, ethical dilemmas, and whatnot. So here we go. First off, we've got the real value of money. That's the title, sorry. You are a tour operator who has recently picked up a large group of tourists. They are very well behaved and pleasant guests. However, when paying, one of the tourists pays you $1,000 instead of the $100 which they owe you. You are sure this is a mistake. This mistake is made because the woman does not fully understand the currency. You want to give back the money, but you are also aware that she's quite wealthy and that the missing money would have no effect on her life. On the other hand, you have a child with a severe disability who desperately needs a new wheelchair that you currently cannot afford. I personally think this is a real simple ethical dilemma. I would definitely take the $1,000. What swayed me on that was the child with the severe disability, obviously, and it does state that the missing money would have no effect on her life. So, you know, it's better this money going to someone who needs it than her spending it on her own pleasure. I know everyone likes to spend money on their pleasure, but she has got a fair amount of money already, so there we go. Okay, now we have the ethics of finding cash on the street. You are out walking one afternoon when you notice an envelope on the ground which appears to have something in it. Suspicious. You pick it up. It has no name on it and it's not sealed. When you open the flap, you are surprised to see dozens of $50 notes. No one around you seems to have noticed you picked up the envelope. Sorry. You have no way of knowing who the money belonged to or what it was intended for. There is a police station nearby where you could leave the envelope. However, your two young children are currently struggling financially. You have recently been worried that you cannot afford the essential repairs on your car, which you rely on to get work. The money you have found would make a big difference to you. Obviously, you know, this money is very suspicious. It looks like drug money or something related to crime. And where I'm from, if you hand in money that you found, they give it like a certain month or something, and if no one comes in asking that they've lost money, basically you get the money. I believe it works like that. So, because I know that, I probably would hand it in. But if my chance was never to get the money back, I think I actually would take it. Because obviously it doesn't look legitimate at all, the money, and I'd be willing to take the risk. Okay, next one. A favor from Big Tobacco. You have just been made redundant at the company you work for because of factors beyond your control. Although your husband also works, which this is assuming you're a female in this situation, okay, sorry. He does not make enough to cover the expenses of the whole family. This means you will need to find new employment and fast. The problem is that in the current economic environment, there are few, if any, positions available for someone with your skills in the part of the country. You are offered a well-paid job at a tobacco company by your mother-in-law, but you are no means qualified, and it's clear that she has passed on more deserving applicants in your favor. Moreover, you are well aware of the negative health impacts of tobacco, and you have a moral objection to the companies that produce it. Should you take the job knowing that you are sacrificing your morals, doing it badly, and that another more qualified individual will suffer rejection on your account? Or should you risk your family's financial stability by waiting for another opportunity to come along when there is no guarantee that it will? Personally, I'd take the job because people that buy cigarettes and tobacco usually know that there are negative health repercussions Also, it says, you know, the family financial stability. Obviously, this is going to bring money in. You can work there for a bit and see how it goes. I'd take the opportunity personally. Also, by working at this big tobacco company, you get to gain working experience. So when you go for your next job, you have more experience in the workplace and whatnot. So a higher chance of getting hired. So yeah, I'd take the risk and go with the job just to support the family and obviously get you back on track by the experience you gain from this. Okay. Now, role models and responsibilities. You have a little sister who looks up to you a great deal. When you were younger, she used to copy everything you did. She still looks to you as someone she can trust and take as an example. You have just finished high school and you have been enjoying the newfound freedom. You go out with your friends on the weekends, drink and sometimes smoke. Now your sister takes notes and starts drinking and smoking herself, even though she is several years younger than you. She gets in with a bad crowd and fights constantly with your parents, to the point where they have no control over her. You have tried talking her out of it, but she is not convinced, claiming that you are being hypothetical. Should you give up your lifestyle, which you are legally entitled to, and which is your source of fun and entertainment, in order to set a good example for your sister? Or should you leave her to make up her own mind, even though you know that your actions have a massive influence on her behavior? Now, first off, look, I would not let my sister copy me, for one. And I would not let her restrict me from living my life. Clearly, she's got her priorities wrong, being several years younger than me. That's just ridiculous. I don't think I'd give up my lifestyle. I'd just give her a stern word again and be like, look, this is stupid. And if she doesn't listen, well, you know, it's going to affect her in the long term. It's her fault, and you know, the parents and whatnot have warned her. And honestly, if the parents can't control her, be like, you can't go out, you can't do this, well then it's fine, it's problem solved. That's the thing. I'd talk to my parents, which are her parents, to be like, look, be strict with this girl. She's not listening to anyone, and she's just copying me. And yeah, so I think I wouldn't give up my lifestyle. No. Okay, now I've got some shorter questions. Okay, here we go. Okay, would you rather date a celebrity of your choice or your crush, the hottest person you know? Personally, I would go for your crush, the hottest person you know. Just, I don't see the benefits in dating a celebrity at all, pretty much. So yeah, and especially people taking pictures of you, reporting on you all the time, would not be good. Okay, would you rather have free Starbucks for a year or free iTunes music forever? Okay, I'd probably go free iTunes music forever, definitely. Providing that iTunes can offer all the music I want, yes. Okay. Would you rather work as a cashier for the rest of your life or be a prostitute for 5 years? Now this is a hard one. This is a hard one.
We're winning this fight.
Jesus, see, when it says be a prostitute for 5 years, it's very, you know, it's 5 years, it's a limited sentence. The cashier for the rest of your life, I'd be bored shitless. So this is a really hard one. This is it. I don't know. I really don't know. What would you guys do? Work as a cashier for the rest of your life or be a prostitute for 5 years? I really don't know what I'd do. Okay. What would you rather own? A big dog or a small dog? Small dogs. I like pugs. Yeah. Not everyone likes that, but you know what's up. Okay, now this is a really hard one. Would you, this is hypothetically speaking, would you rather your daughter to be a slut or to be someone that has no friends? So a slut or a loner, basically. And this really got me thinking, because obviously you want the best for your daughter, but no friends, like I can't imagine that. Like, it must be terrible. Just from my point of view, obviously some people can cope with it. They like hanging out with themselves, but from me personally, I would hate not having friends, and I just don't like the idea. But the slut, obviously she's getting used, and I'm assuming she's popular for obvious reasons. But I'd probably go slut in this, purely because the slut, I know it's labeling, but she's gonna have more social skills and whatnot, and hopefully she can eventually change in her later life from bad experience or whatnot. Okay. What about, would you rather be rejected or be friend zoned? I would personally be friend zoned. Rejected is very harsh, I find, and yeah. Okay, here we go. If you had to live in a classic era for music, so this is just for music, would you rather be in 90s America or 70s Britain? I'd personally go 90s America, just because I like the culture a tiny bit more. But yeah, that's it. Anyway, that's the end of my video, so thanks. Cheers for listening.